Hi, Stuart here from Mobile Community Control, and in this video I'm just going to give you a quick tutorial on the latest updates and the latest changes. Now, when you're on the download page, you would obviously download the latest version of Mobile Community Control by clicking on this link. A prompt window will open asking you to save the zip file to your desktop or to a location on your computer. So let's presume that we've done that. I've gone ahead and done that, and I've saved it to the location here on my computer, and the file is called MCC version 4. You would simply right click on it and extract it to here, and then you would have the folder called MCC4. So let's open it up and see what's different inside it. So you'll still have the README first folder. I will update that next week with the latest checklist, but for now, just using the combination of this update video and the checklist, you'll be able to figure out everything fine. There's also a tokens list. When you're working on your templates, you can use these tokens to put them in specific places. So you can customize your own templates. That's the word that I was looking for. Okay, so what's most important right now is the uploads folder. Now, as you can remember, in previous versions, you had to make a copy of the uploads folder and then rename it with the name of your directory. So, for example, if you was building a directory for London, one for Manchester, one for Birmingham, you would need to make copies of this folder, which was quite it worked, the system worked, but it was quite a laborious task. So I'm sure you're going to love this update and what Glenn has managed to put together for you. So let's go inside and have a look to see what's different. So, as you can see immediately, there are a couple of changes, and those changes are the system folder and the mass builder folder. Now, there's no need to worry about this system folder. Don't touch anything inside there or you will break the script. This is specifically for Glenn and some of the things that we have happening in the background. The mass builder folder, this is going to become this is one of the most important parts of the directory script, and I will explain that to you in just a short while. All you have to do is to go through the process of creating your database file. If you watch the previous videos, we show you how to create the databases, and you would paste your database inside this folder here, inside the admin folder. That's the same procedure as last time, and also the same procedure as last time. You would paste your own logo if you're going to use one, because you don't have to use one. You can actually delete this and don't use a logo at all. But if you're using a logo, you could paste it and overwrite the existing logo inside here. Please make sure that it's a PNG file. So in terms of the templates, let's have a quick look at the templates and how they look. So if I open this up, I'm going to open this up with front page. So that's my header. So the templates, remember, you can do anything what you want with these templates. Go inside here, you use your tokens. This would take the business name from your database and place the business name here. This takes the business telephone number and places it here. So it's totally down to your own creativity what you want to do with these templates. You can strip them out, you can leave them as is. You can change the background color simply by right clicking, selecting page properties, and then choosing a different color here. So you can change the background color of the actual page itself. You can change the background color of the table by doing the same thing, right clicking, change the background color of the table also. And what else can you do? You can hyperlink these links here for individual clients and charge them a fee for that, or you can remove it completely. What I'm just trying to say to you is the templates, you can do whatever you want with them. So let's just go back to the folder. There's one other thing I want to show you is if we come into the admin folder here, I think it's this is a new update what we've added. If you can see, this file is called no URL listing, and there's another one called URL listing. And basically what that means, if I open this one here, it says URL listing. Now when you scrape your databases, you can now add in the business website address if you want. Okay, so let me just bring this over here so that you can see. That's better. So this is a template. It will scrape the business name, the address, the telephone number, and also the website address. If you look in the bottom left hand corner, when I hover my mouse over this visit website, you can see the biz URL token down here. Okay, just keep an eye down here, you see. And if your database does not have a URL listing, it will automatically, the software will automatically select this template with no URL listing. So this one has a URL and this one doesn't have a URL. So again, you can customize these as you wish or just leave them as is. I'm going to show you exactly what this all means and how it all comes together in just a short moment. Over here we also have a new template called the premium listing. So let's take a look at that. So the premium listing template enables you to go in there and change the text, change the background color if you want. Right click, table properties, change the background color, change the color of the text, write anything what you want in here, and you can use any of the tokens in here that's in the tokens list. So you do not have to stick with the design that we gave you. Okay, this is a fully editable HTML templated system. Yeah, I think we've covered everything there. Good. So let's actually go back to building a database. So let's go log into our FTP client. I'm using FileZilla. It's a free program that you can download. We've already spoken about this in the previous videos. And all we need to do is to upload all of your files. And just let me show you that we are starting off from a blank canvas. This is the website, Job Recruitment Network. It's just a test website that I have. There's nothing on there. And we're just going to upload all of the files that are inside the uploads folder. Okay, all of those files, what's inside the uploads folder, we upload those. You see uploads, we upload this to the server. Doesn't take long because the files are very small. And the next thing what we're going to do is to navigate to the mass builder folder on our server. So we come to the website, refresh, and there we see the mass builder. This is where we start off. So if we click on that, we've set up a wizard type process for you. So there's 6 steps to go through for building each directory. So the very first step is to enter your directory names. So for example, and it's not case sensitive, so you can put them in lowercase or uppercase. The software will convert them to lowercase. And if you have a space in between the names, like maybe you're saying North London, the software will put a dash in between also. So let's just create some fictitious directories. So I'm just going to call this London 1, London 2, London 3, London 4. Now obviously these would be the names of different locations of your directories. I'm just doing this just for the sake of keeping it simple and fast. But this could be London, could be Manchester, Birmingham, Leeds, Bradford, etc. Once you have the names of your directories listed here, click the mass build your template directory button at the bottom, and this takes us now to step 2 of 6. As you can see, the software tells you that each of the directories have been created. Okay, so the next thing what we have to do is to pick a directory of your choice from the list that we just created by clicking here. So what that actually does is it takes us back to the beginning, to our root domain, and now we can see all of the folders that have been created for us. All 5 of them, London 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. But here's something really special. There's also a folder called download. Now, what does this folder actually mean? Let's go inside there. As you can see, we have a duplicate set of folders, London 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. What that means is, if you can imagine, we're going to have to go in now and create each one of these directories. So let's just go in there and do London 1, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So London 1 is transferring. We're now at step 3 of 6. We're going to convert our database, and this is also a new update. You're actually able to see your database before you complete building the directory. So this will give you a visual. So you're able to see it. We've put it in really bright colors so that everything stands out for you. You're able to see whether all of your criteria are in the right columns, if everything's lined up, and if there are any mistakes in here, you can go back and correct your database and run the software once more. So everything looks great here. If we just scroll through, a quick scan, everything is in place. Fantastic. Okay, so at the bottom it says, well done. Now click the browser back button and go to step B. So let's go ahead and do that. Step B, we're going to use a one-click directory builder to build the directories in seconds. So let's click on that. And then step 4, enter your niche research. Remember at the beginning we said to get your keywords from Google, do your research, find out how many searches are placed each month for your keyword, and save that data. So let's call this jobs in London, one I did before. And this is just a fictitious number I just made up. Enter the email address where you want potential clients to send their request to be entered into the database. So make sure it's an email address that you have access to, and then you build your directory. Software is then telling you, yep, it's built the directories of each one of those business listings. Everything's gone fine. It's built it really quick. Step 6 of 6, you're finished. And then the software tells you to click here to view your completed jobs in London directory. So let's do that. And there you go. It's finished. So if you visited that on your mobile phone, you would see that that directory looks absolutely fantastic. So here's the business name, business address, and a link to click through to their website. So if we actually click on the business name, that takes us now to the mobile optimized site. This will obviously look fantastic on a mobile. It's not designed to display on a desktop. That's why it looks a little bit fuzzy. And it takes us to then the mobile listing. Cool. So they're all the same at the moment because you have to go in there and change that yourself for the clients. Good. So that is one completed directory. That's our London 1 directory. So now we have to build London 2. So we're going to go back. Let's go back to beginning again. Just refresh. Now London 2. Let's say that was London, and let's say this one was Birmingham. So Birmingham would need a new database list with listings from companies within Birmingham. Would make sense, right? Now when you think about it, you could get quite mixed up pasting each database into an admin folder. Okay, so you have to do this for every directory that you build. You have to put the appropriate database into the appropriate folder. And hence, that's why we came up with this idea to create the downloads folder. Remember? I'll just refresh this. Sorry, there, and there is the downloads folder. And all you have to do, see, these will be all of your directories. All you have to do is to download, right click, and download that actual folder to your computer. Okay, let's just refresh, and there it is. Let's go to our computer. There's the download folder, and there are our 5 folders. So now when you go through the process of creating your databases for each directory, you just paste it into the appropriate folder. And inside each folder is the admin folder. So you just open it up, create your database for London, paste it into here. Okay, the next one, Birmingham. Create your database for Birmingham, paste it into here. The next one is Leeds. Create your database for Leeds, paste it inside here. Okay, so when you're finished creating all of your databases, guess what you have to do then? I think I've covered most, yeah, if not all of the updates. But for now, I think this is enough, and we will be talking real soon. So enjoy the new update. Thank you.